sometimes near the basket. Shaun Livingston last season played really well for the Nets. He backed up Deron Williams, who was dealing with injuries. He also started for much of the year, helping keep the team afloat.
And Livingston at 6'7" possesses rare size for the point guard spot. He uses his length defensively. He's able to play off his man and still has the ability to challenge shots and contest shots. So he's a smart, talented basketball player.
And Livingston, a reluctant long-range shooter, but aside from that, Steve, able to do a lot of things to help you win.
Yeah, I love this guy. I mean, he's a stat sheet stuffer. He fills up a box score in every category: the length, the versatility, the unselfishness, and the defensive awareness as well. Draymond Green last season slimmed down to about 230 pounds. Pretty remarkable how he's transformed his body since his freshman season at Michigan State. Where was he going with that pass? And that's just an awful turnover.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And Green, a combo forward, you know, he's able to play the 3 or the 4, and he's a good rebounder. I mean, he's got long arms that help him play effectively against bigger guys, even though he's only about 6'7".
And the Warriors with some changes. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Barnes. Klay Thompson comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Shaun Livingston. Patrick Beverley is checked in for Houston. And Green, certainly not an elite athlete, Steve, but pretty quick on his feet.
Well, he's a jack of all trades, and I think he's been a pleasant surprise defensively. Just his awareness and his energy, they've really helped him out a lot. He can guard multiple positions for sure.
He doesn't get the second one.
I'm sure he feels like they should have the lead right now, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Smith, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Rockets.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well. Kevin, it's really unusual to see him struggle from the line. Maybe that trip will get him back on track.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
Houston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. He tries for 3. With the second effort, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
You know, Josh Smith is a very talented player, but if you have to pick his game apart, he's a bit of a tweener. You know, he's not really a power forward in a traditional sense, but not a 3-man either. He's an athlete who can do a lot of different things, but so much depends on the players he has around him. It needs to be the right fit.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Baseline J on the way, and it's Houston with another.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Golden State's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And with Smith playing at the 4, it used to be a luxury as he can defend players with his reach, but now Clark, it's almost a necessity as he gets older, and his shot from outside isn't what it needs to be.
Well, in the modern NBA, Kevin, you know this as well as I do, you got to have perimeter threats, and if you play him at the 3, it can put you at a real disadvantage.
.36 seconds left to play here in the third. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Feeds it to Thompson. Stolen by Harden. Beverly dishes to Harden. Count the bucket. Harden's got 11 in the second half.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. I mean, just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Thompson passes to Curry. It's deflected. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. 0-1 near Iguodala as he lets it go. And it's Iguodala again missing. And, Steve, we've got a moment here to go to our State Farm assist of the game, coming on some very clever point guard play.
Well, he mans that position for a reason, Kevin, because he passes the ball so well, sets up his teammates beautifully, really gets this offense into a nice rhythm.
Delivering the pass important, but putting the pass in the right place for shooters, as you well know, huge.
Yep, no question.
Iguodala and Barnes slotted in at the forwards. Barbosa is out there with Livingston, and it's Lee in at the 5, down low. That's the Warriors' 5. Smith against Barbosa. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Barbosa's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors. Now Beverly from deep. Warriors with the rebound. Lee's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Hammers it home to polish off the break. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
Well, 7 lead changes, Kevin and Steve, in this one, and we could very well be seeing more.
Yeah, I believe it, because these two teams are so well matched up. You look at the talent. I think we're in for a very, very competitive night.
And here is Barbosa. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Barbosa gets the bucket.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Now here is Barbosa. Following the miss by Trevor Ariza. And Lee with the stuff. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over here.
Well, I
shaking
just,
his head.
you know what,
he's
Kevin?
disgusted.
Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
It's Harden with the drive. The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot. What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Well, you know what? He could have fouled that up going for the big slam. I thought that was a nice job just taking the layup. They'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
Livingston kicks to Barnes. Kicks it out to Iguodala. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now.
Now, here is Harden. Howard can't hit.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
They get it back. Livingston dishes to Lee. It's stolen by Ariza. And here comes Smith, leading the fast break. That's blocked. Here's Barbosa. Iguodala, the pass to Barnes. Golden State moving it around. Barbosa kicks to Livingston. Barnes against Ariza. They shoot again, and the layup by Lee. Lee's got 6 here in this quarter.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high percentage looks.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous, very unselfish.
And the other thing they're doing, Clark, is scoring a lot of points off turnovers, forcing mistakes, and cashing in.
And the Warriors with some changes. Green is checked in for Lee. Thompson comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Steph Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Curry can't get it to go. Harden kicks to Smith. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. That's now 8 points for Smith. Warriors leading by 4. The dish to Curry. Here's the 3. Count that one.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And it's the Rockets with the Power dishes to Ariza. Thompson with the rebound.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number one, they're ahead. Timeout called the Rockets.
They're behind by 10. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Kevin McHale address his team. He's not pleased with the careless turnovers offensively, saying, listen, we've got to get shots. It's as simple as that. We have to play smart and value the basketball. Kevin did it sink in.
Thanks again, Doris.
Defensively, they're really scattered right now, giving up so many open looks from the three-point line.
Yeah, they are splashing them. Their last 3 buckets have all come from behind the arc.
Tries to keep it alive. And it's Smith missing.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided. That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide-open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played. There's actually defense during the All-Star Weekend, no D. It has not been an easy quarter for them, at least offensively speaking.
And the basket good.
Well, this is going to end in a lopsided victory, obviously. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness and the ability to close. You really have to give it up for the Warriors.
They really had it going, Clark. Their offense propelled them.
Yeah, in this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Curry. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone on his team on offense.
Smith. They get it back.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
Kicks to Thompson. There's the three. The feed to Iguodala. Dishes it to Barnes. Back to Iguodala. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Barnes. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. And the Warriors lead by 21.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on him.
Ariza no luck.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been effective.
They got to feel pretty good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home floor.
Yeah, and just riding it out here now. I mean, they gave the fans what they wanted.
Curry outside. That's good.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Andre Iguodala. And Andre, what was the secret to seeing such a great output offensively?
Well, we know our defense is our catalyst to everything for our team. So as long as we play defense, get stops, rebounding was most important tonight. You know, they're one of the best rebounding teams in the league. We were able to do that and get out on the break.
Andre, thank you so much. Kevin, no surprise, one of the best defenders, always thinking about things on that end.
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry.